Welcome to Think a Bit. I'm Joe King. And today's February 25th, and the price of Bitcoin is 39,000. Yeah, Bitcoin's going back up. But we're going to be talking about the Airqino setup and security. I mean, you waited so long to get your Airqino, so don't get it stolen. Because if you go to like the Planet Watch Discord, everyone's in there saying they're coming up missing all these Airqinos. Because you install them to your house and it's so easy. You can just go to this Planet Watch map and you can go find out where they're located at. So I think people are just finding out where they're located at and they're going to steal them. So I'm going to give you some security tips to keep your Airqino safe. Tip number one to keep your Airqino safe: if you have it like in your backyard, put it in a place like kind of high up, and then like in the backyard, like in the grass or like on the ground, like get some dog poop and spread it around. Because if someone's trying to steal it, he'll have to be like dodging all this dog poop, not to step in the dog poop, and it's gonna distract him, make him take longer. And if he steps in it, he could slip and fall, or he could yell out like, "Oh, I stepped in dog shit," something like that. So if you don't have a dog, maybe you could ask your neighbors or something. But yeah, just spread some dog poop around, all around, like where you have it hanging up, where you have it mounted at, and it will distract them and it can slow down the thieves. Tip number two. This is a real good tip too, and it's inexpensive. This is an inexpensive security system right here. You can get a Windchime. Look what I found on Amazon right here. This is only $4.99 with free shipping. So, you make sure you get this one with this metal with the metal ring, and you just put some zip ties up on it. It even has like a little stop symbol. Like that could put like a message in this guy's mind when he hears like the wind chiming, making all the noise. Then he sees like the little stop symbol. Like, why am I doing this? I should just stop before I get caught, because the swim chime will be making all that noise. And I'll show you where you put it at. You just put it like right here, like on the arm, on the arm of the Airqino. So just mount the wind chime. You zip tie it up all on the arm right there. Pull it tight. Make sure you pull the zip ties tight. Put a few of them on there, and then they'll definitely slow him down some, and it could give you a little bit of warning if you hear your wind chime going all crazy, right? So that's another tip for you. Another tip can be to grease up the arm right here. But you have to be careful of what grease you're using, because I was thinking about using oil, but if I oil this up, the sensor might be smelling it, giving off some bad readings. So you have to get like some non-stinky oil. Maybe you could butter it up, put some butter on it. Because if he's up there trying to pull it off, or carry it out or yank it off, if it's all greased up with oil or something slick, some butter. I'm not sure what the best thing is to use yet. Some Vaseline maybe. Slick it all up so he has a problem grabbing it and gripping it. So that's another simple tip. Here's another great security thing you could use for security. Get these little metal screw hooks. I mean, this is for inside your building. You put this inside the building. You screw it into the wall or some wood, and then you wrap the cord around it. You put the cord through it. Then like make a little knot in it. Then like if he pulls this off the building, if you pull that off the building, then the wire is going to be, see this wire right here? This wire is going to be still screwed into those little hooks. So he's going to be trying to pull it and yank it, but the wire is not going to come because it's going to be on those little hooks. So he's going to be yanking it, pulling it, and the wire is not going to come off, right? So he's going to have to cut the wire. Then maybe he can get electrocuted or something. Maybe he'll electrocute himself, Or maybe he'll be like, man, I don't want to rip this whole wire, then the thing's going to be no good. So that's another good security tip. These hooks ain't that expensive either. Look, they're like, well, you get them for $7, $8. You screw it into your wall, then wrap the cord around there. You know, put the cord in there, make a little knot in it, and then like the thief will not be able like to pull it off and leave, because it's a real bad feature, because they have all these things mapped all out. Anybody that wants one can just go try to steal one. So it's not very smart. They just show everybody where they're set up at. So yeah, they've been getting stolen like crazy. Go to their Discord. This is what everyone's talking about. I seen people in their Discord like saying, "Oh, you got to put a GPS in there. Don't worry, it's GPS. They could track it. There's a SIM card in there." But I don't know how to track it, and I don't think it's really trackable, especially if it's not plugged in. Even if there's a SIM card in there for a cell phone, if it's not plugged in, how are they gonna track it and find it down? So yeah, make sure you take these little security steps. Let's go through them again. You put dog poop all around this. So let's say this is mounted on a building, right? So all around here in the open, put some dog poop there first. The guy will have to like skip around it. Then if you have a wind chime right here, he'll be like he'll be making a whole bunch of noise. And this is a wind chime you want, because it has like the little stop signal. It might like make him have second thoughts. Then after that wind chime, what was the next step? I'm already starting to forget. Oh yeah, we have the screw hooks. And then, oh yeah, I almost forgot about greasing this up. Because imagine if you're on a ladder, right? You're on a ladder, and this bar is all slippery, and you're trying to yank it off the building and trying to get it, and your gloves and hands are all covered in grease and butter and Vaseline, and you're on a ladder, and your shoes covered in dog poop. It's going to be for a real hassle. It's going to make them a real hassle. So you invested all this money into this device. Don't let it get stolen. Spend a little bit of money on security, and trust me, you won't regret it. All right, this is Joe King signing out, and hopefully this guys will save your Airqino from getting stolen. Subscribe.